woman thing?
I mean, I don't see no white women wearing bonnets, but I also don't go searching for white women wearing bonnets.
If a white woman wore a bonnet outside, would you have a problem? A bonnet outside, what woman?
A white woman
A white
wearing
woman
a bonnet?
wearing a bonnet outside, would you have a problem?
I think it's bitches don't do it.
I think it's just weird.
Just weird. It's just
weird.
I
can't picture that.
It's just peculiar.
I think it's for their hair, but it's like they don't do that type of shit to their hair.
It's just like the same thing when I see white women wear braids. It's just like, okay.
It's just peculiar.
Yes,
me personally, I don't give a fuck. I think we all are aware what world we live in.
Yeah.
So if a white woman's wearing braids and going outside, I'm like, you thought that shit was cute.
Yeah.
So if you feel cute, girl, you go. But peculiar.
Weird as fuck.
I think it's weird because I'm not used to seeing it. Like I see it more now, but it's still just like, why? Like why are you wearing braids? Cause you know, like white people, they scalp and everything just look weird, and like it be red or it be extra pale, and so like to see that is like weird. It's just awkward. I don't know. If you want to do it, I guess. But
community, I feel very fucking offended of this context.
But you not offended with the word bitch.
Like, don't call my white queens
white chocolate queens. So you trying to make them a part of the black community? No, look. Okay, they just white. Okay, nah.
Stop.
Negative.
They cool.
I have no problem with white women. White men, they white women, but they just what they make fun of our nose, they make fun of our lips, they make fun of our butts, and until they actually want it. All of them. Look at our history. You see how they used to make fun of us? They used to paint their face black. No. Wait, first of all, who made up some stuff about Bill Cosby?
Y'all be making up shit.
So, and R. Kelly didn't pee on nobody, right? That's what you say.
Y'all see how we got artificial intelligence? I'm dead serious. Y'all see how we got that shit?
What that got to do with what we just talked about? You tell me.
I'm saying. Y'all bitches know how to get a bag. Y'all ladies know how to get a bag.
You see, you doing better.
Nah, I'm dead serious. Nah, y'all know how to get a bag. And look, I ain't gonna lie. You know something else serious though? Tell me if you think about this. I think I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of fucked up in this regard. I told him this. I think love requires pain, and I think teaching requires pain. Do you believe the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, for sure. That's why I be saying, when I say bitch sometimes, or when I say nigger, I say nigger with the hard R sometimes.
Nigger.
When I'm talking to black people sometimes, just so they can understand like the context and the depth of what I'm saying. So boom. Yeah,
I think some lessons, yes, but if to be honest, I don't know. Let me not say that, but I think you should have the emotional maturity enough to be like, okay, to be able to see. I think if all your lessons require pain, I don't like.
So I think
you would be a damaged as fuck person.
I was with my kids. I mean, not my kids, but my
You got kids?
Nah, my little cousins, nephews, little cousins. I was like, y'all niggas don't sit the fuck down, because I did it, because it was in public.
So I don't know how I feel about that.
Chill the fuck out. That's how they looking at your monkey ass. Like, chill the fuck out.
You see, like
that's how
I don't think love should require pain. If it hurts sometimes, okay, like you have to learn, but like it shouldn't require pain. No, not all the time. I look, okay, I believe in soft love. I need to be loved softly. You can explain something to me and you don't have to be harsh about it. Like I'm a human being. I'm pretty smart. Like you can explain it in a way that I understand that does not require for you to like call me out my name or something like that. It's not necessary at all.
At all.
Does that work has that worked in past trials, or is that how you feel?
Both.
All right, for sure.
I've had somebody love me softly, and I respond better to soft love than harsh love. I have my mom, taught me a lot of stuff with harsh love, and it caused a lot of emotional trauma. I don't need it.
For sure. I get you. But nah, I be teaching them like how to edit podcasts and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I be like, bro, hey, do this A B C D E F G. And I be like, but now I ain't gonna lie, I realized some shit doing it with you. You gotta learn it and learn to learn it. You gotta be like, watch a YouTube video. Go through that suffering pain of 5 minutes of, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The YouTube video of.
That's because you don't know how to talk to people.
No, but if I say it 10 times, he gonna be like.
Maybe you're not explaining it to him in a way that he understands.
He's gonna be like,
Be like,
press Ctrl Z.
You fucking up.
Press with Ctrl Z.
Nigga, no.
Ctrl Z.
And I'm like,
press Ctrl Z. Press Ctrl Z.
So,
how do I cut this? Press C. C. Cut. Press C. C.
Maybe
cut.
you have
how do I
to
cut?
like.
C. Cut.
Maybe you have to show it to him, like say it as show it to him as you're saying
no,
it.
it's working. Like it's working. Like I'm just telling him.
Patience.
Like,
I have
just
patience.
do that.
And I have patience enough to
pain.
learn.
I'm telling you, I know what I'll be talking about.
Well, there's different learning styles, so you have to learn what somebody's learning style is and then teach them that way. That's like, it's like teaching somebody how to learn how to do something, and they're a visual learner, and you're steady trying to just like tell them. They're never gonna catch on because you're not showing them. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like if you had a special needs child, you have to learn what teaches how they learn.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of these kids when I see them.
Listen to this woman
like, bro, I'm dead serious. I'm gonna beat the shit out of these kids
when she speak.
You know it, nigga.
What they do?
Huh?
What they do?
Nah, we finna get a job with some kids. I'm finna beat the fuck out of them.
Yeah, I'm not with
probably
you.
Shouldn't get that job.
Nah, I'm gonna call their parents first. I'm gonna call their parents to make sure which ones I can touch and which ones I can't, and I'm gonna like let them know.
What job is this?
Like they gonna know like first day. What
job?
Like I feel like I'm about to hit these. Like you know.
You just working with kids. No. It's like a
like you know when you gonna have to like put hands on a motherfucking kid. Like you know them badass kids and be like, yeah, I ain't going. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm not
Hitting
going.
is like the last resort.
That's kind of like my first resort. I love by touch. Like my loves come from touch. Contact. I'm a contact nigga.
So okay. Like, I mean physical touch is fine, but like you don't have to hit them.
That's how I gotta show my love.
You don't.
They gonna remember it. Segue. You gonna beat your kids?
If I need to.
Give them a whooping?
If I need to. It's not my go-to. Like, even with my nieces, I'll explain something to them or I talk to them. And if they still do it, I'll be like, all right, now, like, what did I just say? If they do it again, all right, now it's time to beat some ass. Because, like...
I ain't got the patience for that.
It's like, but it's because of how I grew up. Like, my mom was an awesome person. Like, I love her to death, obviously. But her go-to is, like, hitting us. Me and my sister. Like, me and my sister, we weren't bad kids. But, some of the whoopings that I got, I'm just like, I didn't really deserve that, Yeah. Like, you could have just told me.
I hear it's like lessons are kind of developed young. So if you're like a physical, if you hit to teach when you're a kid, and that kid learns that's how I learn. So I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want until somebody hits me, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
But you can teach and be like, all right, I'm not gonna hit this person, and kind of motivate, be like, teach through other ways. And if you raise a kid on, I'm not being relied to be hit on in order to learn a lesson, then that kid's not gonna rely to be hit on to learn a lesson.
Yeah. I was terrified of my mom, though. So, like, I respected my mom, but I was also very terrified of my mom. And a lot of kids aren't terrified of their parents, which I'm not saying that they have to be, but they don't respect them. So, excuse me, I burp. Some kids,
how quiet that burp was, nigga. How quiet that burp was, nigga.
Turn everything gets me. Okay.
I'm just like...
Do you burp loud or something?
Yeah, I let it out. The burp is a burp. I let it out.
Burp normal.
And usually, I don't really say excuse me around this nigga.
I'm gonna do a burp. You hear that shit, nigga?
Yeah, I heard that shit.
Nigga didn't hear it.
Yes, I did. How you don't have my ears.
You heard that one?
Mine are louder. I understand.
See, this nigga's bullshit. See, that was a fake burp right there.
But yeah, some kids you do need to beat. Because, that's how they learn, I guess. But it shouldn't be your first your go-to.
Yeah.
Definitely, you should be talking to people. They're human beings, you know.
I got about like one good one in me. It's gonna be one. Like I'm telling you, it's like one serious sit down. It's gonna be nice as fuck. I'm gonna be nice. It's gonna be like, hey, no, you shouldn't.
I mean, like, so when you was growing up, you learn more from a whooping than if your mom or your dad was to be like, you know, I'm very disappointed in you. Like when my dad would tell me I'm very disappointed, I'd be like, dang.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
Ooh, I'm sorry. You know? But my mom be like, she beat my ass sometimes.
Oh, damn.
I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. Do you think? Like, do you think your mom?
I be sitting there like.
Do you think your mom got on your ass because of the circumstance she was going through, or do you think it was more because of?
My mom's very like, I'm the parent, you're the child, you're gonna listen to me, type of thing. Like I said, like my mom, she might see this, she might feel bad or whatever. I tell her all the time, like, you weren't a bad mom. It's just like you beat our ass, like, like you did. Yeah. I remember in 8th grade, and I was just telling her about this. In 8th grade, my teacher had told my mom that I was cheating on a test, which it wasn't even a test. It was a homework packet, and it was like group work, but we all used one person's thing. Like we didn't each write it individually. So I was trying to copy out the answers before I turned it in because it was group work.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he took the packet and he told my mom that I was cheating. And so my mom, she had got me from school and she was like, so you was cheating on a test? And I'm like, no. She's like, why did I get a call from a teacher telling me that you was cheating? And when I say she literally like beat the clothes off of me and beat the clothes back on me, like literally. She was beating me, she was whipping me, and she was like, you're moving too slow. Like she was telling me to take off my clothes so she can give me a whooping. And then she telling me that I'm moving too slow, and then she beat me because I was moving too slow to put them back on. But I'm like, I got welts and stuff. Like I'm in pain, you know. You see, like, and it's just like, bruh. It was at my friend's house. We was downstairs in her basement.
Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
So like stuff like that. I was just like, huh?
Have you got past it? Have you got past one? Like, have you got past all the? I feel like most trauma niggas got today is when they mind that. Have you got past that trial yet, or are you still going through it?
I mean, I be laughing at it now because I just be like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a process.
Some of the stuff is like, it still sits with me. Some of the stuff that had happened because like just a little bit, but most of it up to my phone, so I don't have to synchronize any audio because it's already there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah. Oh, so what you got edit?
Huh?
Oh, you be editing like color grade and shit like that?
I'd be like cropping out or cutting out stuff. I tend to laugh a lot in my podcast.
Oh, you be cutting
I be laughing.
Yeah, we don't cut nothing.
We be keeping raw.
I mean that's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Right now, we keep raw.
That's perfectly fine. Because I only do it for my YouTube videos because I want to push people to listen to it on Spotify. So I don't cut anything on Spotify. But I cut stuff for my YouTube, so it's not as long.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can put this nigga on game. It's the we seen you was on Spotify. Boom. Mm-hmm. You trying to get on that shit so badly.
Really? I use Anchor for Spotify.
Anchor?
Yeah.
Oh.
They pay you?
No.
Damn.
It's free. I mean, you can monetize on it, but I think you have to have like a certain amount of followers and whatnot, kind of like YouTube. Mm. But that's what I use to post on Spotify.
Dope. Send me that link. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, for sure. So, what's your favorite like foods? I would like to know.
Mexican food. I love Mexican food and any type of potatoes. It could be fried, it could be mashed, don't matter. I love potatoes and Mexican food.
For sure. Just wondered. Can you cook?
Yeah.
What do you like cooking?
What do I like to cook? So, like, my go-to stuff to cook is pasta because, you know, I pay bills and pasta lasts. So, like, that's a quick meal for me to cook that's going to last me. But, like, my favorite things to cook probably be, like, steak potatoes.
Oh.
Like, I like cooking big meals, especially, like, if I had a boyfriend. Like, I would definitely cook for him and whatnot because I just like seeing my man eat my food.
Oh, my goodness.
So, like, yeah, eat that.
Eat that.
But, like, My go-to meals is usually pasta. I make some really good shrimp Alfredo with like homemade Alfredo sauce. So good.
That's good.
You celebrate the holidays?
I usually work, so I'm still trying to get used to celebrating holidays again.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, I spent the holidays with my family this year or last year, so that was pretty cool.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you worked at the AATA for like a minute. I feel like that's why I really did this interview because I feel like I've been seeing your face for a fucking minute.
That's because I work every day.
You work at the AATA.
Yeah.
How long you been there?
I've only been there for like a year and a few months.
I feel like I've been seeing her since we was in high school.
Well, I mean, my mom works for AATA as well, so I've been up there for some time too. My mom, she works. She's been there for a little over 10 years now.
Put the mic like this. Hey, can you give me some free goddamn monthly passes and shit like that?
No, I can't do that. They be checking my drawers.
Discount.
You wildin', bro. You know the camera gonna pick this shit up. You know everything is gonna be in there.
Nah,
you edit it. You edit it.
It ain't gonna get the camera. I'm editing. I got it. All right, but nah.
Nah, we have to like log in our passes and everything each week.
You ain't got time to move straight. All right, but basically, so talk show. Boom. What would you like the name of your talk show to be?
It's called Prime TV.
Prime TV.
Yeah.
You want to get on, of course, TV, and then boom.
Well, I'm leaning. I might do Prime Network only because like I interview local entrepreneurs and obviously networking.
Oh.
You know, but right now it's Prime TV. Yeah.
How does your just comparing notes? How does your interviews go? Is it more conversational based, or do you have activities, things like that?
Kind of both. It kind of depends on what the interview is. Like my earlier interviews, I'll have like some type of game, but it's also like talking about the business as well. Recently, because of me having more interviews, I don't have a lot of time to.
She said she too booked for me. She said too booked for me. She got to put me in for next month. She said, "Oh, we too booked."
I'm booked for the rest of January.
I made time for her.
I'm almost booked for February as well. I think I only have like 3 more slots.
I was chilling watching my anime.
I literally be inboxing people or DMing people all the time. Like, hey, you want to do an interview? Hey, you want to do an interview? I mean, like, of course I introduce myself as well, but like literally anyone that has some type of business that they do, I'm in their DM. Like, you want to set something up?
If I was you, I'd go for even regular people. She interviews Granny.
Yeah,
regular people, and you'll get you'll still get the story.
I do, like I said, I go live on Instagram on Sundays, so that's when I normally do like regular people. I had my mom on there for Mother's Day, and we talked about like the difference in parenting between the different generations. I had my nieces on there just to talk about like how it is growing up with different parenting styles. So that's when I have like normal people on there. It's on Sundays.
How far do you plan on taking the interviews? Is there a goal?
To the TV show, nigga. To the TV show.
I mean, bitch. Yeah, I would like to have my own TV show. Of course, I'm gonna start off on YouTube, and see where that gets me. But I would like to have my own TV show. Maybe even my own network. Depends.
You hear about that motherfucking Cat Williams shit?
No, but I keep. So my friend was watching some type of interview, I guess, with Cat Williams. I see it pop up on YouTube, but I don't know what's actually going on with him.
All right, so look, basically he's talking about like, it's Cat Williams. He's talking about all the evil shit that going on in Hollywood and shit like that. All like the little like stupid shit, stupid shit that go on in Hollywood. Boom. So I want to ask you this: you gonna be in Hollywood? Like I can see it. Like you gonna be in Hollywood one day.
Yeah.
So then you gonna go like would you want to go the independent route or would you go mainstream?
Probably independent. I don't like the only reason why I want to go mainstream is because I feel like a lot of people tend to just do whatever is out there, like what's catching the audience attention, even if they don't necessarily agree with it. If you get what I'm saying, like they just go for things that makes them money. I don't want to do that. I want to talk about what I want to talk about, and that's it. I don't want money to control me.
All right, now come on, they gonna come out there with that. Oh, we give you 100 million, 4 years. $100 million, 4 years. Come on, you got the
money is not the end all be all though. Like,
don't say shit about XYZ.
You see, and that's one of the main reasons why I want to do my podcast and everything, because I never saw myself working a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I can't work for somebody else. I need to work for myself. So money is not, no. I don't care how much money you offering me. If it goes against something that I believe in, or I'm gonna have to continuously hear you tell me that I can't do this or that, like, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So mainly, I think I hear like the main thing you talking about is freedom. You just want freedom.
Yeah.
Creativity, creative freedom.
Definitely.
We have an opportunity to like basically be paid to do this podcast. But it's gonna have to be like if we go this route, which is honestly the choice has been made, no.
Yeah.
But if we go this route, it's like, yeah, can't say bitch. Which is like,
oh, that's gonna be heartbreaking for you, huh?
But you may think like it's intentional, it's unintentional, motherfucker.
Oh my goodness. I'm dead. So is obviously around kids, like you're gonna have to kind of like relegate a lot of things you say. But like I said, we're not gonna go that route.
I'm gonna cuss around these
kids. But in the sense of, would you? So, but a plan. In the sense of like, I had a plan that I had was to basically do the podcast for them, but a separate kind of entity where we can do with kids and have the kids like play games with them and things of that nature, and still do us on the side. Would you? I'm looking for advice in this moment, honestly. Would you still keep that what we have going on? Still keep it going, even though it may run a risk of like having these kids find it. Is that something that you would feel like is like a little moral ambiguity that you would have, or like what would you suggest in that moment?
You see, it's kind of difficult because I feel like I'm kind of in the same predicament. Not for kids, but like, I work for, obviously, in our area transportation. And so, like, I'd be worried that if my job sees some of the guests or some of the content that I talk about, that they're going to feel some type of way or try to make me take it down or something like that.
Don't give a fuck.
You would think that. You would think that. Yeah, if it's something that's linked to their name.
Yeah, that's what I said when I'm telling you, that's what I said for that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. But other than that, like, they wouldn't give a fuck. Like, this whole, like...
No, they are particular about stuff. So, in that sense, I would say if you feel like it's gonna hold you back from the content that you actually want to create, I wouldn't do it. Okay. Like, just because, like I said, just because it's money doesn't mean that it's good money.
Yeah.
So
I feel you.
That's just my
Don't
take.
sell out.
Fuck what they talking about. Fuck what they talking about.
What you mean? I mean, like, you just trying to get to a bag.
He said, I guess you did. Dang. I guess he said the money gonna change me.
It might. It sound like it. You see, like, no offense to some artists, but like even Chris Brown, I love Chris Brown to death. Okay, that's my baby. But like he talks about how he makes music for the money. Or he makes certain type of music for the money. Even like artists now, you can see that their style is pretty similar. It's just like a beat. There's not really no real message behind a lot of the music now. And I think it's because that's what sells. Like, they're just trying to figure out what song is gonna make them stream on TikTok and Instagram and all that. Yeah. Like, there's no real message.
You know, so. I think it's just more sadder than that. I think the real truth is like even sadder than that.
What?
I think like the only thing that sells, like really sells, is real nigga shit, and I think they can't duplicate that shit. And I'm telling you, I think the most money they put into pushing bullshit, the money they spend into pushing bullshit, it don't even equate. Like if Chris Brown come out with a fake ass dummy hit today, I feel like it wouldn't even equate to how much money it takes like to push that bullshit. That's what I think. Because I think they can't fake the real nigga shit.
What is real nigga shit though, in your opinion?
I say real nigga. I say the conscious rap to the degree. Like can't fake it to the degree. Like what the fuck? J. Cole came over the whole song and said, "Love you," like love you or some shit. Better love or some shit like that.
Love yours.
Love yours. Yeah,
ain't
shit
no
like
such
that.
Thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life
Ass
that's
hook.
better than yours.
But it was like did its thing. That whole album did its fucking thing.
Yeah.
It did something for me. I was like, damn. What? That's so funny.
But you just saying shit, but it's okay.
No, it was an ass.
That's a good hook.
But it was a basic ass hook. But he didn't. The melody wasn't. It wasn't. It was just like it was something about it. It's just I feel like they can't duplicate that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or do you think? You think so?
I think a lot of people just try to be entertaining. Like I feel like some of it might be real. Like I feel like Sexy Red. Sorry, that's really just how she is.
Sexy
but
real,
I feel like
real.
I feel like some people just be acting. You know, you can tell when it's fake and when it's actually genuine. Like that's just what it is. But yeah, people just I think people just go for where the money's at.
Okay, do you have any podcasters that you listen to help model your podcast?
So not necessarily podcasts, but like I pay a lot of attention to like Ellen and Oprah, like their talk shows. I try to tune into like Jimmy Fallon and things like that. Like I want my show to be serious but also like very funny. I don't know, just relatable. Honestly, it's just gonna be me. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I feel like
exactly.
I could be serious or I can be super funny. It really just depends on what the content is. But ultimately, like a lot of people are gearing towards relationship podcasts, but like I don't want that. Like I don't want my whole podcast to be about relationships.
Yeah,
that shit you gonna get married right there.
Of course.
It's gonna get. I mean, you know what I mean. It's gonna get dragged out. It's like when a nigga calls himself young.
Where'd your fake glasses go? My bad, G.
Right here. They starting to get a little foggy.
I'm sorry.
When a nigga call himself like young boy, a little young boy, or like we young in turn, like it's like young. Y'all know y'all gonna grow up one day.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like a lot of guys, or not a lot of guys, but in general, I feel like a lot of females, a lot of people talk about just relationships, and there's more actual like concepts that.
Because most people, you gotta understand this shit. When you sell shit like this, like content shit, you're selling to. You gotta sell to people that buy shit.
Yeah.
The easy way to sell to somebody is sell to people that aren't happy.
Right.
Feed off their suffering. So if somebody's lonely or people are like going through relationship issues, it's the easiest way to feed off of it from going to a TV show or something like that. Yeah. They can relieve stress through you, and that's really what it is. Right? That's what I think it is. And I think that us in the entertainment industry, I feel like our main goal is to really speak for those people. Those are my like main fucking message. I ain't gonna hold it. I think like our main goal is to speak for people that's suffering and going through shit. I think we should speak for them or speak through them, like the people that's unheard. But I feel like some shit they just trying to eat off them niggas though. Yeah. Most people trying to eat off them niggas. Like that shit I hate though too. Like I see that shit. That's why I be most of the shit they trying to eat off people. They trying to get the little 5 seconds of clickbait. And like, babe, look at this. Look what who gives a fuck said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On this podcast, what's that one nigga in Miami? He be talking to all the bitches. It's a nigga in Miami. Mina just got fucking roasted by that nigga.
I don't know his name, but fuck that nigga. I don't know his name.
I'm dead.
Yeah, shit like that. Like that should be like fucking killer. He be one of them lame ass niggas to me.
Yeah, lame as fuck.
Like all you do is talk about bitches all day.
Oh man, that's annoying.
Like all day. Like and it's like you know these bitches. You knew these bitches before you bought them out.
Yeah.
And he kind of like bragging. If you see, we saw. Okay, I'll explain what the podcast is. So. He has a podcast in which, at least we only saw one episode. It's mostly women on the thing, but he's like roasting Mina. Shout out Mina. And he's like roasting her, basically like kind of just really like kind of, it's kind of hate speech. It's like he's kind of promoting that. Oh, you're just he called her a dumb Indian whore. Like he's got a dumb ghetto Indian whore. He was like, stop. She was like, he was speaking, and she was like, yeah. He's like, stop ad-libbing me. He was just.
You see, I would have had to cut in
because
shit. The fuck.
And Mina G, she was chilling. She was like,
that's what the nigga wants you to do. Though.
Exactly.
So then
that's what he wants you to do. She was chilling. She was like,
that's the nigga wants you. So you be the sassy, like especially you black. She Indian, like you black too, but she would be the sassy. But like he only invite the fucking hoes, and ain't nothing wrong with it. But like he only invites the OnlyFans bitch. Like I'd be like, come on now, bro.
He's trying to
I
sell
feel
some
like
shit.
a lot of guys feel like females don't have a lot of substance, and that's one of the reasons why I talk.
Cap.
And that's why I talk about a lot of social concepts, because like
Listen.
women have brains. Okay, we not slow.
Listen.
A lot of times, let me tell you.
That was a joke. That was a joke. You know that was a joke, right?
Sure.
No, I'm dead serious. That was a joke. I'm dead serious. That was a joke that just flew too good. It was a no. If I wanted to say something, I would have said. But I'm dead serious. I'm telling you.
Okay.
You have substance. I'm telling you. You're not one of them interviews that don't got nothing to say. You have something to say.
I be trying. I'm just joking. That's just me. But yeah, I feel like a lot of guys feel like all women are just super emotional, and there's no logic behind the things.
Like, wait.
Behind the things that we say, I feel like you have a lot of toxic masculinity. No, just joking. That's what I feel like. but seriously, I feel like guys don't feel like females have a lot of substance or have a lot to offer other than pussy, and it's just like we smart. We got brains.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
So that's why a lot of the topics that I talk about are actual social concepts, and it's not like, oh, because I'm a female, I'm gonna agree with a female say. Like, I don't think all niggas ain't shit. The nigga that you might fuck with might not be shit, but that just might be the type of niggas that you attract. So,
Here's the vibe.
You say to the bitch that like only attract them type of niggas.
Work on yourself. You attract what you put out, and that's one thing that I try to explain to. So like listen. So like I have a friend that always ends up dealing with a guy that ends up just wanting to have a sexual relationship with her. They don't take her out or whatever the case is, which I'm not saying use men for their money, because that's not it either. But like if a guy's only asking you to come over, like that's an issue. Like that guy's not actually interested in you. He's interested in one thing. And so she'll be like, well, how do you get men that take you out and do this and that? And I'm like, well, I'm not putting myself out there the way that you are. Like, if you look at my Instagram, like, you're not going to see any pictures with me having my ass out or anything like that, because that's not the type of men that I want to attract. So, you put out, you're going to get what you put out. If you putting out all these videos where you twerking and whatnot, don't think that a guy is gonna try to.
She type of cute that's cute, but then you wouldn't even notice it. Like, she cute, but then like she humble about it. Like, I hate a bitch that's just all out there. Like, no, she cute, she humble.
Yeah, because like I'm not gonna assume that every guy is attracted to me, because not all guys is gonna be attracted to me. If you attracted to me, okay, thank you, I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna just assume that just because I'm a female.
Tell the truth though. Is your friend ugly? Is she a little duck?
I think everybody's pretty in their own way. No, just no. Listen. I'm not gonna give you that.
Y'all gotta be realistic.
No.
Y'all gotta be realistic. Come on now.
Listen.
Your friend a little ugly now. She's in LA for.
I don't think she's ugly. I think her attitude right now, like from when I first met her, she has a really nasty attitude, in my opinion.
Do me a huge favor. Could you do me a huge favor? Do you have a woman that's like a 10, like drop dead gorgeous? What's your 10 look like?
Me. I'm just joking.
Yeah, go to Instagram. Go to her Instagram. See, let me show you what a 10. You see what my 10 look like?
Wait, you want
Instagram? I need Instagram a 10.
We need Instagram a 10. Instagram a 10 right now.
A 10, bruh. Okay.
So we got to see the scale of what you're talking about.
Zendaya is a 10. You feel me?
All right, but she like y'all say all this shit about light skinned bitches.
I mean, there's pretty dark skinned females as well.
All right, cool.
Gabrielle Union.
Who gives a fuck about her?
What you mean? She's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
I ain't never heard her name. You said Zendaya, I knew exactly. Spider-Man, bitch.
You never heard of Gabrielle Union? Is that what you just said? I hope not. You don't know who Gabrielle Union is?
Hold up.
Nia Long.
Gabrielle Union. That's them Dwayne old Wade. Bitches.
Dwayne Wade's wife.
Oh yes.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman.
6, 7.
You like light-skinned females, that's why.
She also she's older now. I feel like if
she is.
Her age and, she's beautiful in her older age. But I'm saying when she was her
Nia Long.
Stop it. Nia Long.
Yeah, Nia Long is gorgeous. Come on now, you can't. Come on now, you like light-skinned females, so it's okay.
I don't know just light-skinned.
No, I had somebody tell me that before though. He got mad that I didn't want to give him my my Instagram or my phone number or whatever, and he was like, "It's okay, I only fuck with light-skinned females." He said light-skinned bitches, but I'm like, okay.
That's
and he was like, "Nah, but for real, can I get your number?" And I'm like,
No.
And then he was like, "It's okay, that's all right. I only fuck with light-skinned bitches, anyways. Okay, have a great day."
Niggas be down, man. I'm gonna give y'all some game right now. $1 million worth of game. That's podcast I'll be watching.
What?
It be giving me game a little bit on the podcast, just a little bit, huh?
Do it really?
Yeah, to me. It helped me out, just how to do shit. You should have seen this on our first episode. It was fucking terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the second one. Second one, it flew, but it was certain shit wasn't right.
I like our early work, personally. I think our early work is amazing.
Yeah, our early work was cool. I ain't gonna lie. We kind of slipping. I ain't gonna hold you. That granny one, that intro.
That granny was dope.
It was immaculate. I guess we kind of is slipping. That's because we doing everybody. I think we got to be fight night in a minute. You gotta be somebody to hop on this bitch.
I like the consistency. Whatever produces. And I'm not gonna lie, some of those niggas not gonna want to tap in.
Fuck them. All right, but look,
type shit.
I ain't gonna let me give you some game. If you ever talk to a bitch and then boom, she says some no shit, being sassy ain't the way to go. You gotta play like a G, especially when in a small town like Ipsy or some shit like that. Yeah. Ann Arbor or something like that, you gotta think about it like this. You gonna see that bitch again, bro. Yeah. This ain't the last time you gonna see. And number one, don't be trying to get all that bitch info in fucking 5 minutes. Don't interrogate the bitch. Boom, get her info and say what's up, say the 1-on-1, and then dip, nigga. I'm telling you, you gonna see that bitch again. This is not the last time you gonna see this bitch. Get the fuck off that bitch. Leave that bitch alone. Leave her alone. That's the 1-on-1.
Just be genuine, honestly.
Dude, I can tell. Hold on, I'm gonna tell my theory. And obviously it's okay if there's disagreements. But I think so. In general, first of all, I think women like obviously being interested. You want to be whoever you want to talk to. You have to be interested, and a lot of the times, often enough, to be damn near obsessed. Is that a stretch to be you have to be obsessed with me for me to want to actually fuck with you?
You don't gotta be obsessed.
You ain't gotta be obsessed. Okay.
But I should be able to tell that you're interested. You know.
Crazy niggas would take that in a whole nother direction. Or they'd be obsessed. Oh, and then they'd be the weird nigga. Yeah. That's don't say obsessed. You gotta be finite.
Obviously, you want somebody to be attracted to you in a general sense. I think in my eyes, it's a chase. In my eyes, it's a chase, and I'm waiting to be corrected. In my eyes, it's a chase. So if I'm chasing you and you like being chased, dope shit, I catch up and we're together now. I think a lot of emotionally immature women, all right, I don't really like you like that. Or when it stops from fantasy, when it flips from fantasy to real, it's all right, I don't really like you like that. And you're not really or for whatever reason, and to be honest, for whatever reason, or you could be on your shit. And obviously women like accomplished men, people who have depth. Nobody likes a bum ass nigga, period. You could be on your shit and be all right, she attracts you because you're on your shit, and obviously she wants you to be attracted to her, so she's hey, give me your attention, and then you give her your attention, and then it's again, from fantasy to real, and it's I don't fuck with you. I think often enough that's what it is. That's when shit don't work out.
It's just, if you gonna come at me with some type of energy, keep that same energy, you know? You can't act like you chasing me and then show me all this attention, and then once I start giving you attention, you be nah, I think I'm gonna chill out a little bit, you know? Yeah. If you taking me out on dates, for example, every other week, you know, and we talking every day.
Every other week, that's respectable.
Yeah,
every
I
other
think
week
so.
is respectable, 100%.
And then we talking every day, and then all of a sudden, I'm starting to show you interest back, and then now we talk, a few times every other day. We might go out once a month. Like, where's is the energy not there anymore? That's when I'm gonna start questioning. Like, okay, like, are you still attracted to me? Are you still interested? Are you dealing with somebody else? Because when they start talking to you, there's usually means that there's somebody else in the picture. Either that or they can't communicate their emotions and something's going on with them. But like either way, something needs to be communicated.
Bitch, I'm gonna see you when I see you. And then I'm gonna come at
you. That's why you ain't gonna have no girlfriend.
I'm gonna come at you. I'm gonna come at you with a rock hard, and I'm just be like, "Hey, what's up?" And that's gonna be that.
I didn't even know my phone was in my pocket.
You know who I'm talking to.
Okay, let's get on a wrap up here. Let's get on a wrap up.
Now, all right. Now let's talk about the future of the podcast. What do you want to do New Year? New resolutions?
So by the end of this year, I want to have 500 to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and at least 100 followers on Spotify. I want to take at least 2 trips, which I'm gonna be taking one on my birthday, hopefully to New York. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, but hopefully somewhere for my birthday. And then I want to do at least 2 events that I wouldn't normally do, like to get me out my comfort zone.
When your birthday?
You tell me.
It's exactly a month after Christmas, January 25th.
Hey, go to New York. New York calling.
I'm not. You going to New York?
New York calling?
You don't.
New York calling?
You gonna let me come with you?
I mean, you gotta hold the fort down here.
Type shit.
It'd be a weekend.
You going to New York?
I mean, you wanna do it?
I'll go with you. Yeah.
We can slide.
Let's go.
We gotta hit Toronto though. I need the bread.
I'm down.
But not with you. I don't know. We're gonna.
That's fine.
If we tap in. Where you going?
Yeah, I don't know when you're going. I ain't gonna hold you. But then, boom. But basically, that was that. But personal, I really want to know personal
goals. Yeah, traveling. I want to do at least 2 concerts this year. I went to like 3 or 4 last year, so I like concerts. And really just like becoming a better version of myself.
What does that entice? Like the better version? Like, are you like me? It's like waking up on time. Is it the eating? Is it exercise? Is it the organization? Like, what do you?
I'm a pretty organized person. I'm pretty routine as well, so I don't need help with that. Honestly, it's probably setting boundaries. I need help with setting boundaries. Not really setting them, but sticking to them with certain people.
Is it friends that be fucking you up?
We'll go with that. I feel like I tend to spread myself thin because I always try to be there for people. That's just who I am genuinely. Like, you could tell me right now that you needed $20, and if I had it, then I would give it to you, type of thing. Even if I had only $40, I would still try to give you $20. So I need to learn how to say no.
That's why I be trying to. This nigga mantra right now. I think, did you write it up and put it on the wall?
What?
Fuck with niggas that fuck with you, and you gotta be. Look, this is one thing you gotta keep. It's fucked up because I'm not them type of niggas. But in your head, personally, you gotta keep a tally.
Yeah.
You gotta keep a real life fucking tally. Like,
I don't really do that because I give from my heart. So
that's
like,
cool. Give from your heart. But when you need something in your little bucket, remember, like, how you said, like, be real.
Yeah.
You said, come on the podcast. I was like, all right, cool. I made time for you. And then, boom. I made time for you. And then, boom, you say, what you need? Or what, you want to borrow the camera? Here. And then, boom. Nigga made time for you.
Yeah.
And niggas do that for you. And then, boom, when it's time to call back, it's like, hey, can you just... And it's like, oh, you got to keep that shit in the note.
Yeah.
Now, I'm telling you, I got to keep that shit in the note. I keep tally that shit. It's not like I keep tally, but you got to know. And not even do something intentionally, because life will get you regardless. Huh?
Vibe assess.
Yeah, vibe assess. I say vibe assess. Always keep tally of that shit. So you always gotta remember, us, busy niggas. Like, that's what the fuck I say. Like, I say that shit like, I think at least once a week, my nigga.
Yeah.
I think like once a week.
Us against these niggas.
Yeah, fuck these niggas. I be saying that shit. I literally say that shit.
Yeah.
I be like, only us. Like, you remember who the fuck around? He be giving energy to niggas that like don't really. He be thinking I just don't give a fuck most of the time.
I want to like everybody. I'm very understanding of
people. You know how they say like innocent until proven guilty? That's like my whole thing. Like I'm not gonna I shouldn't say I shouldn't say I fuck with everybody because I don't. I really don't like people.
Yeah.
But it's also like I'm not gonna give off bad energy unless I can tell that you just like our vibes aren't gonna clash, then I'll probably just stay away from you. But I can be cordial, you know. But you know, I'm pretty genuine to everybody until you cross me, and then I know like I just need to keep my distance from you.
Yeah.
All right, but thank you so much. Like, thank you times a million. I'm not even joking with you. Thank you times a million for coming by.
Of course.
Shoot, can't wait for the 16th. That's gonna be fucking lit.
Yeah.
And then boom, a lot less bitches. And I'll probably be dressed up.
Great.
Most definitely.
Great.
And then boom.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching the Shanti Show. It's Shanti. I'm here with
Qiayel.
Please follow up. Everything to follow up with Qiayel is gonna be in the description.
Hold up, time out. What the fuck is your name?
Qiayel.
Where the fuck that shit come from?
Yeah.
So my godmom, she had a miscarriage and she was gonna name her child Qiayel. So she gave the name to my mom.
Deep. I think it's fucking deep with you. What?
I'm a deep person.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean though?
Nope.
Qiayel.
All right.
Amazing name. Deuces.